Welcome back in a series of lectures, Building, Planning and Design. We are discussing about unit number 5, okay? And in last lecture, we have discussed about the systems of planning, okay? In that, four principal systems are there: single stack system, one pipe system, partially ventilated single stack system, and two pipe system. Okay, basically, whatever one single stack system is there, whatever outlets are there from the various units of the building, those outlets we are trying to connect to a single pipe, single stack only. Means whatever discharge is there through various units of the building, that we are connecting to a single pipe, and through that single pipe only we are going to collect the wastewater as well as sludge or whatever sewer is there. Okay, such type of system is nothing but the single stack system. And in single stack system we are not going to provide any vent pipe for the ventilation purpose. Means due to the uh, matters in a wastewater as well as in a sludge. Okay, uh, due to the combustion of that matters, foul gases will get produces, and to remove these foul gases, we have to provide the vent pipe. Okay, means ventilation pipe to remove these foul gases through the vent pipe and all those things. Such kind of arrangement we are not going to do in a single stack system. Okay, only we are placing one vertical pipe, and whatever outlets are there, those outlets we are connecting to that single pipe only, and whatever its upper end is there, that upper end is kept open, okay, by providing a cap. Means to that cap we are going to provide the holes and all those things. Okay, uh, means to that pipe we are going to connect a lavatory basin, wastewater. Then after that, whatever wastewater is there from the bathroom, B is nothing but the bathroom, LB is nothing but the lavatory basin, WC is nothing but the water closet, and S is nothing but the sink. Generally sink we are using in a kitchen. Lavatory basin we are using for the hand washing purpose or face washing purpose. Okay, then after that, basins also we are using for the hand washing and face washing purpose. And whatever WC is there, to discharge the etc of human. Okay, for that purpose we are using the WC. Okay, so here you can see whatever that main drain pipe is there or main stake is there, that is get connected to the drain, or you have to connect it to the directly septic tank and all those things. Okay, as per the provision or as per the requirement. When we have to go for the provision of the septic tank, wherever you are going to construct the building, in that particular region, if you don't have the sewer line, municipal sewer line or drainage line, okay, in that case, compulsorily you have to go for the provision of the septic tank. Suppose you have that sewer line in that particular locality, then whatever discharge is there through the pipe stake, okay, that directly we can release into that sewer line. Okay, means there is no any need of a septic tank in such situation. Okay, that is the main thing. And after discussing these points, we are going to discuss about the septic tank also, how to design it, and what are the features and what purpose, and or we can say what is the necessity of that septic tank. Okay, then second thing is there, that is nothing but the one pipe system. Okay, second principal system is there, that is nothing but the one pipe system. Here also, in one pipe system and single stick system, only one difference is there. In one single stick system, we are not going to provide the ventilating pipe or vent pipe, but here in a one pipe system we are going to provide the ventilating pipe. And whatever connection is there in that ventilating pipe and whatever outlets are there of from the each and every units, okay, we are trying to connect to that ventilating pipe. Means at the time of provision of the connection, generally we have to provide at upper side of the uh, whatever outlet is there, whatever this outlet line is there from the lavatory basin or basin to connection to provide the connection to the vent pipe. At that time we have to provide from the upper side, because of whatever air is there, it will go up upper side only. Okay, its density is very less. So okay, and to remove such a foul gases or whatever air is there, okay, that to remove that air, we are going to provide the ventilation pipe and all those things. And sometimes what happen, if we are going to flush the WC panel and all those things, then or suppose you are going to use a large amount of water in a particular unit, then due to the sudden increased discharge, okay, sometimes the pressure will get produced in the main pipe, okay, and to remove that pressure, okay, or to release that pressure, we are going to use such a vent pipes. Okay, the main function of that vent pipe is to provide the ventilation to each and every outlet, okay, from various units. Okay, here also same situation is there. If we have septic tank, then we have to release the discharge through the drain pipe into the septic tank, and if it is not required, then directly we can connect to the sewer line. Then after that, third principle is there, single stick system partially ventilated. Okay, here in single stick system partially ventilated and one pipe system, slightly difference is there. Okay, in all these three cases, okay, first principle, second principle, and third principle, whatever outlets are there, we are going to connect to a single stake only. Okay, whether you are going to provide the ventilation or not, according to that, its names are changed or principles are get changed. Okay, in a single stake system partially ventilated, only whatever outlet is there from the WC to such a pipes or to such a outlet, we are going to provide the ventilation. Means we are going to provide only one ventilating pipe, and the connection of that ventilating pipe to the outlet from the WC we are connecting. Okay, in that way we can go for the partially ventilation. Okay, then after that, next thing is there, that is nothing but the two pipe system. Okay, in two pipe system, to collect the whatever wastewater is there from various units, that to collect the wastewater from different units, we are trying to provide a separate pipe or separate stake, and whatever sludge is there, means whatever output is there from the WC, that output we are going to collect by providing a separate pipe or separate drain. You can see here, okay, whatever saying laboratory basins are there, those are connected to a single pipe. Okay, at whatever floor will be there, कुठल्याही फ्लोर वरती असू द्या, काय करतोय आपण, तर लॅबोरेटरी बेसिन आणि सिंक ह्याचं जे काही ह्याच्यामधून येणारा जो काही आउटपुट आहे, फक्त आणि फक्त काय असणार आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये वेस्ट वॉटर असणार आहे. ओके, वापरलेलं पाणी जे आहे ते वेस्ट वॉटर, ते फक्त आपल्याला त्याच्यातून काय करायचंय, कॅरी आउट करून घेऊन जायचंय. ओके, परंतु जे काही WC मधून येणार जे काही स्लज वगैरे आहे ते कलेक्ट करण्यासाठी आपल्याला एक सेपरेट पाईप प्रोव्हाइड करायचं आहे. जसं की इथं प्रोव्हाइड करतोय तसंच इथं पाईप प्रोव्हाइड करायचंय आपल्याला, आणि नंतर पुन्हा काय करायचंय, ह्या सेपरेट पाईपसाठी एक व्हेंटिलेटिंग पाईप प्रोव्हाइड करायचा आहे आणि इकडल्या पाईपसाठी एक सेपरेट व्हेंटिलेटिंग पाईप प्रोव्हाइड करायचा आहे. Okay, in that way we have to go for the two pipe system. Means here also to each and every outlet we are going to provide the ventilation by providing two ventilating pipe. One is for solid waste water line, and another is the wastewater line. Okay, so these are the systems of a plumbing. VP is nothing but vent pipe, ventilating pipe. WP is nothing but the waste pipe. Okay, and SP is nothing but the soil pipe. Okay, whatever sludge we are carrying through the pipe, such pipe is nothing but the soil pipe. Okay, and whatever wastewater we are carrying through the pipe or drain, that is nothing but the waste pipe. Okay, I think all of you understood about the same. Then next point is there, that is sanitary fittings. Okay, in different units of the building, we have to go for the provision of the sanitary fittings to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so generally we are going to provide the sanitary fittings such as wash basins, sinks, bathtubs, water closet, urinals, and cistern and all those things. Okay, firstly we will discuss about the wash basins. Okay, here you can see this is the sectional elevation of the wash basin. This is the wall surface, and to wall surface here, this is the basin which is connected. Okay, by using the screwing and all these things. Okay, by providing the screw, we are going to connect, or we are going to mount that wash basin on the wall surface. Okay, whatever arrangement is there in a wash basin is like that. Here, as per the requirement, number of taps we are going to provide here, maybe one or two. Generally, we are in residential building, we are going to provide only one tap, because of in such buildings, hot water is not required for washing the hands and for washing the face. Okay, generally we are not using that, and if it is required, then you can go for the provision in residential building also. Okay, generally we are going to provide two water taps, two water supply taps in restaurants or in hotels. Okay, to provide the extra things. Okay, here whatever two taps are there, through one tap cold water will be there, and another tap hot water will be there. As per the requirement, the users will use the hot water or cold water. Okay, and then after that, here whatever portion is there of the wash basin is like this, because of whatever amount of water after using the water will be there to collect that water at a point. Here such kind of slope is provided. Okay, and whatever its inner surface or outer surface is there, it should be smooth and non-sticky. Okay, and it should be self-cleanery. Okay, as well as here, at wherever we are going to collect the wastewater, at that point we have to provide the metallic strainer. Why it is necessary metallic strainer? I think you have seen in a sink also, might be you have seen that metallic strainer, because of whatever matters are there with the wastewater. Okay, those matter we have to remove it, or whatever large amount of pieces are there, maybe of a meal or maybe of any matter. Okay, those should not enter into the wastewater carrying pipe and all those things, and due to that, if they release into that, or if they insert into that, then blockage of that pipeline will be there, or blockage of that drain will be there. So to avoid such situation, we have to provide the metallic strainer and all those things. Okay, मेटॅलिक स्ट्रेनर इथे बघितलं असेल बघा, की तुम्ही त्याला काय केलं जाते, एक कॅप प्रोव्हाइड केले जाते. ओके, बेल आकाराची, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये वरती पकडण्यासाठी एक स्लॉट प्रोव्हाइड केला जातोय, आणि ती जी काही रिंग प्रोव्हाइड केली आहे ती, किंवा ते जे आपण छोटंसं भांड म्हणूया, ते जे काही बनवलेलं आहे त्याला स्मॉल होल्स प्रोव्हाइड केले असतात, की जेणेकरून त्याच्यातून फक्त आणि फक्त वॉटर पर्क्युलेट होईल खाली. ओके, परंतु जे काही मोठे मॅटर्स वगैरे आहेत ते खाली जाणार नाही, ते तसेच राहतील, आणि ते नंतर पण आपण कलेक्ट करू शकतो. ओके, या पद्धतीने आपण काय करू शकतो, तर ती मेटॅलिक स्ट्रेनरचा यूज करू शकतोय. ॲज वेल ॲज हिअर, in case of any blockage in a metallic strainer and all those things, or in a trap, here due to the use of water, it should not be overflow. So to avoid the overflow, here overflow slot is get provided. Okay, means through this also water will pass. Okay, and it will meet to the outlet. Okay, or to the waste pipe. You can see here, to the waste pipe we are going to provide here trap also. Necessity of trap is, to maintain the water seal level to avoid the entry of foul gases into the units or rooms of the building. Okay, here you can see Q trap is provided. Okay, I think all of you understood about the wash basin. Then after that, next thing is there, that is the sink. Okay, uh, while a wash basin is used for washing hands, face, etc., a sink is used in kitchen or laboratory for washing the equipments or utensils. Okay, these may be made of glazed fire clay, stainless steel, metal, etc. Okay, they are manufactured in various sizes and shapes, though rectangular shape is common in kitchens. Generally, rectangular shape we are going to provide, if we are going to prefer for the sinks. Okay, and main use of that sink is to store the used utensils in a kitchen while preparing the meal or whatever used for taking dinner and all those things. Okay, uh, so to wash these utensils, uh, we are going to provide the sink, and in a sink also you will found that metallic strainer to avoid the entry of large matters or substances into the waste pipe. Okay, then next point is there, that is nothing but the bathtub. Here, bathtubs are usually made of iron or steel coated with plastic material. Okay, nowadays whatever bathtubs are there are manufactured by using the various materials. Okay, as per the your requirement, you can go for the chosen. Okay, they may also be made of cast in situ concrete finished with marble chips. Okay, it has a length varies from 1.7 meter to 1.85 meter, and its width is 0.7 meter to 0.75 meter. Okay, and the depth near waste pipe varying from 0.43 meter to 0.45 meter. Okay, so this is the about the length, width and height of the bathtub. Okay, means as per the requirement, its size will get changed, but you should know the range. Okay, whatever bathtub is there, its length should be in between 1.7 meter to 1.85 meter, and its width should be in between 0.7 meter to 0.75 meter. Okay, and whatever bathtub is there, that bathtub generally we are going to place on foot platform and all those things. Means generally we are going to provide the foot platform, and on that foot platform we are going to place that bathtub, or sometimes we are going to place on this flooring also. Okay, then here the overall height may vary between 0.58 to 0.6 meter. Means on an average, whatever length is, whatever height is there for the uh, bathtub, it gets varies from 0.58 meter to 0.6 meter. Okay, a trap with proper water seal is used at the outlet. Okay, here to the bathtub also we are going to provide the trap. Okay, means to avoid the entry of foul gases and all those things. Also we are going to provide their valve. Okay, to release the water or to remove the water from the bathtub, and whenever it is required, whenever we have to taking bath, at that time we have to close that valve, and we have to store water into that bathtub. Such kind of valve is also we have to provide. And then after that, along with that, two taps we have to provide for the water supplying, maybe one for cooled water and another is for hot water. Okay, as per the requirement you can go for it. You can see here, I will show that. Okay, this is the bathtub. This is the sectional elevation of the bathtub. You can see here. These are the foot platform, okay, which is provided to place the bathtub on foot platform in this way. In bathtub also we have to provide the overflow pipe, okay. uh, uh, Here you can go for the provision of the overflow pipe also as a similar bath wash basin, okay. Like that you can go for the provision of the overflow pipe also, okay. And here you can see p trap is provided, okay, and whatever fitting is there to that trap and drain line and to the bathtub, it should be watertight, okay. So uh, this is about the bathtub, okay. Then after that next point is there, that is water closets, okay. Here uh, water closets are designed to receive and discharge human excreta directly from the person using it, okay. The main function of that water closet is to receive the human excreta directly, okay. For that purpose we are going to provide the water closet pan, okay. And here we are going to discuss its types. Basically three types are there, okay. Water closets are of three types. In that, first one is the Indian type, second one is the European type, and third one is the Algo Indian type, okay. So firstly we will discuss about the Indian pattern water closet pan, okay. You can see here this is the plan of an Indian type or Indian pattern water closet pan, okay. Here this is simple in construction as well as for the working, okay. And generally it is made up of by using the porcelain, or sometimes you can say ceramic also, okay. From ceramic material uh, uh, whatever Indian pattern water closets are there are manufactured, okay. Here I will show. You can see here, okay. This is the Indian pattern water closet pan, okay. Here to resting the foot, such kind of platform is provided, because of such platform is uh, provided in an undulating manner because of to avoid the slippage and all those things, okay. For that purpose here to resting the foot, okay, such kind of platform is provided, okay. And in this case also, in Indian type water closet pan also we are going to provide the ring, okay. Here at this portion we are going to provide the ring with holes for flushing purpose, okay. And whatever water we are going to provide to the flushing purpose, here we are going to provide the cistern and all those things, okay. Cistern we are going to mount on the wall surface, and it should not be so far away, okay. Wherever sitting position is provided from it, it should be at a reasonable depth as well as a reasonable distance, so that person can use it, okay, uh, for flushing purpose, okay. uh, so here whatever ring is there, due to that ring and due to the whole provision of whole provided to the ring, uh, the water will be supplied to all to evenly, water will be supplied to all the surface of pan and uh, get flush, okay. So this is an the arrangement and to provision of the such kind of Indian pattern WC water closet. Generally three 30 centimeter to 35 centimeter depth is required. Okay, because of to fitting it or whatever its height is there, its height is more, as well as after its height we are going to provide the trap and all those things. Okay, to provide that trap and uh, water closet pan, 30 to 35 centimeter height is required. So if you are going to provide, or if you are going to plan in a proposed building such kind of pans, then wherever water closets you are going to provide one over the above for different floors, in that case you have to go for the sunk slabs. Okay, means whatever slab is we are going to provide down to the level. Okay, by generally we are providing sunk slab down to the level by 45 centimeter, that is nothing but the 0.45 meter. Okay, so to achieve that thing, we have to go for the provision of the sunk slab. If you are going to provide above the floor level, then you have to provide some 2 or 3 steps also to reach in a WC unit. Okay, and due to that accidents will get happen, so to avoid that we have to go for the provision of the sunk slab if you are going to planning to provide the Indian pattern. At ground floor, there is no any kind of and there will not be necessity of a sunk slab and all those things, because of we can dig out the earth surface or earth filling. Okay, plinth filling. Okay, and we can go for the provision of the Indian type pattern. Okay, then another type is there, that is nothing but the Algo Indian type water closet pan. Okay, uh, whatever arrangement is there is similar one to the Indian pattern one, but modification is done here. Okay, means whatever its height is there, uh, that height is kept like 0.45 meter above the floor level. Okay, and here in this case also we can use Algo Indian type water closet in a two ways, uh, as like Indian pattern water closet pan by sitting on it, means by resting the foot on